Welcome to Football Scientific. I'm Aaron Sauter. I'm writing for Last Word on Sports to cover the Buffalo Bills. I just got writing an article tonight about how the Buffalo Bills can fix their run defense, the 31st ranked run defense in the NFL. Yeah, they're 4-0, but they haven't faced a team that can run the ball, pass the ball, and play good defense all at once. They will this week against the New England Patriots, okay? So that's a big deal. Second, I write for CFBNewsHub.com. I cover the Hamilton Tiger Cats, the first place team in the East Division right now. They got a chance to win the battle of the QEW and defeat the Toronto Argonauts and move and clinch that East Division potentially. If Montreal loses, they probably clinch that division, I think. That'd be great. Montreal won't lose, though, because they have a bye week. Sad face. But at least we can be one win closer. We can get 10 wins, which is great. It's been a while since Tiger Cats have 10 wins. In addition to that, here on Football Scientific, we cover the NFL, the CFL, the UFL, the IFL, and the NAL. And we cover their daily ins and outs and stuff like that. I'm joined today by my guest host, Tyler the Tiger. Tyler the Tiger here, ready to go. This is like Dave sent us a message, and Dave. Where do you see that at? Right above you. Right above you. Oh, Cody and Dave. Oh my, look at that. Cody and Dave tagged our board. They are from a different dimension. They come and visit Football Scientific once in a while. Nice job, Cody and Dave. Good to have you as guests. Okay, good eye, Tyler Tiger. Yeah, I saw it first thing. I was like, those guys must have come visit us. That's pretty cool. I guess they've been here. Wacky, man, wacky. Okay, let's start covering the NFL stuff, okay? Let's break it down. Wow. Okay, here we go. So first, I saw a quick breakdown of the AFC North. AFC North came in this year as one of the strongest conferences in the NFL. Right now, they're a struggling conference. The quarterback situation in the AFC North is a mess right now. So that's really weak in the conference or division overall in the AFC North. For the Cincinnati Bengals, Joe Burrow's out with his toe up to 3 months. He's having surgery. He's going to be bouncing back sometime, probably at the end of 3 months. Probably if they don't win some games, he won't come back at all this year. Baltimore Ravens, Lamar Jackson has the pulled hamstring. He's out for 2 to 4 weeks. Cleveland Browns just benched Joe Flacco as their quarterback one and have elevated Dylan Gabriel to quarterback one. So they're going to come out with a rookie and give him a chance to put some wins together. It worked out for the Giants with Jackson Dart. Pittsburgh Steelers, Aaron Rodgers are 3-1, and they're on a bye week this week. So Aaron Rodgers is actually doing a good job so far with the Steelers, and they're 3-1. They're in first place. They're kind of by default. You know, the Bengals are 2-2. The Browns and the Ravens are both 1-3, and the Steelers are 3-1. So that's pretty good for the Steelers. Bad for the Bengals. Let's go Bengals. We got to win some games to make that even worthwhile to even talk about. Okay, so as I mentioned, Cleveland Browns, they benched Joe Flacco. Quarterback one, Dylan Gabriel, is stepping up. Let's see if he can do something with it. Shedeur Sanders will be right around the corner, I'm sure. Speaking of the Pittsburgh Steelers, the New York Jets have reported that wide receiver Allen Lazard is being contacted by the Pittsburgh Steelers. They're contacting the Jets and Allen Lazard to try and pick him up. He's good friends with Aaron Rodgers, and he brought Allen Lazard from Green Bay to New York, and now he's trying to bring him to Pittsburgh, trying to get him a Super Bowl ring, I guess. The Dolphins are also interested in Allen Lazard. I don't know who's going to give the Jets a better deal, but the Jets are not. They're 0-4, but I'm not sure if they're ready to bail ship yet, so we'll see. Boom. Cincinnati Bengals are rumored right now they're interested in pursuing a trade for quarterback Russell Wilson from the Giants. That might flip their script. You know, Jake Browning just hasn't got it done so far. They've also played a tough part of their schedule. I predicted before the season that they would lose 3 games in a row, and they would be to Minnesota, Denver, and then this week. I have to look and see who they play against this week, but I haven't looked that far ahead, guys. But I said they would go 2-3 with Joe Burrow, much less without him. If they can pick up Russell Wilson, they might have a chance to get back to the 10-win mark, which is what I have them hitting at the end of the season. They were 10 wins and a playoff berth, heading to the Super Bowl. Indianapolis Colts, former All-Pro linebacker Shaq Leonard has announced his retirement. Carolina Panthers, They have placed right guard Chandler Zavala and wide receiver David Moore on the IR. I noticed David Moore was on the IR. He's on my fantasy team. Philadelphia Eagles, long snapper Charlie Hewlett. He had surgery today on a core injury. He's going to be out for a while, but he might return sometime this season, they say. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, running back Bucky Irving has a foot sprain. Today he was on crutches and had a boot on at practice. They say he's week to week, so they're not committing whether he's going to be out or not. Arizona Cardinals, running back Trey Benson. Boom. They said he might be good for Sunday, but then they came out and put him on the IR list. He's out for 4 weeks, y'all. He's out for 4 weeks, okay? So Trey Benson's done for 4 weeks with the Cardinals. Seattle Seahawks, they signed running back Myles Gaskin to their practice squad. They might be having some trouble brewing the running backs. A lot of people getting injured this year so far. Washington Commanders opened a 21-day practice window for offensive guard Sam Cosmi. That means in 21 days he will be able to play games for Washington Commanders, give them some reinforcements on their offensive line. Detroit Lions have opened a practice window for defensive tackle Elaine Mitchell. I have not seen the Bills open a practice window for Michael Hoyt or Larry Agunjobi, two defensive linemen that the Bills could really use right now. They're able to start practice with the suspended for PED use. They're able to start practicing this week, and they're able to play after week 8. They could play in week 8, but that's Buffalo Bills' bye week. So they're going to play after week 8, week 9. Okay. Boom. Washington, this is the big news there. Washington Commanders quarterback Jaden Daniels has been medically cleared by doctors and says he will play this Sunday. That's awesome. He's on my fantasy team. He's one of my leaders. So good to have him back. Although Sam Darnold helped us pick up 2 wins in a row. No hate for Sam Darnold. He's still on the team just in case. Baltimore Ravens quarterback DeMar Jackson did not practice on Wednesday. And like I said, they said maybe probably 2 to 4 weeks. That's not official though. They're holding the cards close to their vest, hoping that no one knows he's going to be out for a little while, because it's probably going to be a dark couple of weeks for them. Okay. Cleveland Browns named Dylan Gabriel quarterback 1. Detroit Lions placed quarterback DJ Reed on their IR. He's out for 4 games minimum. San Francisco 49ers out for them. They play tomorrow night against the LA Rams, and out for the 49ers will be quarterback Brock Purdy with his toe, wide receiver Ricky Pearsall with his knee, wide receiver Jawan Jennings with his ankle and ribs. Quarterback will be Mac Jones. Mac Jones is undefeated so far this season as the quarterback for them. So it's not necessarily a bad thing, but it's kind of bad when you're missing your best receiver. Hate to be a quarterback in that situation. Okay. That leads us to the Thursday night game, which is going to be Thursday Night Football tomorrow night. We got the San Francisco 49ers who are 3-1, very beat up, 3-1. Traveling to LA Rams who are 3-1, a much more healthy 3-1. Matt Stafford has had a big week last week. They're tied for first place in the NFC West right now. This game is an early match for first place in the NFC West. Now, normally I would probably go for San Francisco here. They have a more explosive offense. They have a balanced team. They know what they're doing. LA Rams are very good right now, though, other than against the Eagles. But I'm saying with all those injuries to San Francisco, with the receiver core, not the quarterback. I really don't like Brock Purdy that much, and I think Mac Jones is as good as Brock Purdy, honestly, and that's shown to be the case. But I think losing all the receivers at once, that's going to create problems for the passing game. It's going to be a little inconsistent. I think they'll turn the ball over. I got the Rams winning this game 27-20. Okay, and if you're betting the line has the Rams winning by a large amount, so probably by 7 points. So I would go Rams in that one. Boom. We have a college football game tomorrow and start week 6 of the college football season. We have the Fun Belt is going to be kicking off Thursday night. Sam Houston State Bearcats 0-4 against New Mexico State Aggies who are 2-2. While, the problem with college football is even though it's 0-4 and 2-2, that doesn't tell you much, man. San Houston State probably had a challenging schedule. New Mexico State had a manageable schedule. So just because it's 0-4 and 2-2 doesn't really mean much in college football. But I got Sam Houston State winning this game 28-24 over New Mexico State. We'll see what happens. I'm going to keep those for our shorts tomorrow. Good call. Good call, Tyler. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Okay, yeah, good call. Okay, in the CFL, we got the Ottawa Red Blacks. They have made some moves. They signed American quarterback Haj Malik Williams. They signed American defensive lineman Ramon Payor Jr., and they added for the practice roster American linebacker Jamie Petway. And they also made a weird decision. They're not officially out of the playoff run, but they traded their best defensive end, Lorenzo Malden IV, to the Calgary Stampeders for a 6th round draft pick in the 2026 draft, which, if you know anything about CFL draft, that's garbage, man. That for some reason they dumped one of their best pass rushers to Calgary. That's odd. Okay, so Winnipeg Blue Bombers signed American wide receiver Kenneth Womack. BC Lions released 3 players. They released American defensive back Cameron Stone. They released American offensive lineman Il Manning. And they released American defensive lineman Celestin Hava, meaning they're probably pretty close to being healthy. Similar to the Tiger Cats as they get ready for the playoffs here. Boom. In the UFL, Memphis Showboats have re-signed cornerback Lance Boykin. And they re-signed defensive back, Lance Boykin. Boom. Birmingham Stallions signed former 49ers running back Tyrion Davis Price. So, I mean, they got a good running back there. We'll see if he's good. They already have good running backs. CJ Marable, the person guy, they're pretty good at running the ball. But they got another good running back. The rich get richer. In the IFL, the Green Bay Blizzard have re-signed defensive lineman Sean Mustin, and they were, they made it to the IFL Championship game this year, so that's pretty good for them. That is the news. It was the quick hitters. Remember, Thursday night football tomorrow night, San Francisco and LA. We got the Rams winning that, 27-20. And then on college football at 9 o'clock tomorrow night, we got the Sam Houston State Bearcats, spelled with a K, B-A-R-K-A-T-S, not like Cincinnati Bearcats, B-E-R-C-A-T-S. At New Mexico State, we got Sam Houston State winning that game, okay? Boom, against the Aggies. We'll see if they do it. College football's crazy, so we'll see. But that is the show for today. Make sure you check out Last Word on Sports. Remember, I wrote the article about the Bills and how they need to fix their run defense. And I gave them 5 strategies to do it. So we'll see if they follow those. And then CFLNewsHub.com, I'll be having my pregame article out by Friday as they prepare to play the Toronto Argonauts in the Battle of the QEW. And trying to win this division, the East Division. And then like the channel, boom, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. Let's keep building this thing from the ground up, and let's blow it up, okay? This is Football Scientific. The portal is now closed.